All right. Good night. Or how are y'all doing tonight? Either way, how you want to see it. Welcome back to the Trend Society channel. I got a few pairs that we're looking at today. Just gonna go over them real quickly. Like I said, Tuesday and Thursday nights are always going to be us looking at charts, seeing what moves are or what trades we're in. Right now, I'm not in anything because of NFP. If you don't know what NFP is, it's non-farm payroll, which is the biggest news for the dollar or the American industry. It's even if you just trade the New York Stock Exchange, it's really big news for them as well. So I have gotten out of all trades. Market is kind of consolidating until tomorrow. Um, I know around our time, I think it's 9 o'clock our time, which is my time is Central Time. So what if you can convert that to whatever your time zone is, please do so. So I believe it's 10 o'clock Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. But for news, quick little tip: we do use Forex Factory .com, and it's a free website that you can definitely use for all the news. Um, I believe that most forex traders use this for their currency news indications. So let me hit refresh so we can get up to date on where we are on news. And I do apologize. It's 7:30 a.m. my time. It's non-farm payroll, so there'd be 8:30 Eastern and is it 5:30 Western time. So let's get back to these charts real quick. We are looking at USD CAD. I was looking at this on the weekly. We do have still, if you zoom out, I know this is a forever pullback, but you still have um, a downtrend possibly because you have a lower low, a lower high, and we still haven't been able to break um, this high over here. So we're looking at that to see if non-farm payroll will give us a move back to this trend line, because we have two touches. If you look right here, we have one touch, we have two touches, and I'm looking for an official third touch on the trend line on the weekly before I make my decision on which way it's gonna go. If we break it down to the daily, right, we've been stuck in this range right here for multiple weeks, right? Apologize, my daughter is losing her mind over a blanket. Anyway, um, so we're stuck in this range forever. I'm not making a decision either way, only because it's the global market right now. It is in turmoil, pretty much around the world. So what people do when the rest of the global economy is in turmoil, they put their money in the dollar. So that's why you get this range, even though we are having our own issues. So anyway, on the daily, I'm looking for it to either break, retest, and touch the top of this zone before we get a push back down, or break, retest, and then finally break and close above this weekly zone up here. Just being patient, waiting it out. That's all I'm going to do with that with USD CAD. I really don't see a move that I can get into right now, so I'm going to leave it alone. All right, and 90% of people's favorite currency to trade is gold versus the US dollar if you're in America. So I'm just gonna zoom in real quickly. Same thing with gold. We've been kind of stuck in this range. It did break here to the upside, and now we've been stuck in this range since beginning of August. All right. So when I'm looking for gold on a daily, um, see my different zones right here. We got multiple wicks. Just not making a decision on which way it wants to go. So what I'm looking for is for it either to touch this trend line one more time. Touch his trend line one more time and break below, or break this trend line, retest this trend line as a new trend, and we can go push higher. But I'm believing, since we've had multiple passes at this trend line, we're gonna touch and then come back down. That's what we're hoping for. But like I said, I don't have a move right now because we're in between zones. So I'm gonna leave that one alone until I get an actual move. All right, patience is key. Patience is key. All right, just remember Forex. Always, 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 always pays the patient man and takes away from the impatient. Okay. Next one, GJ. I have been trading this off and on just because I have been very patient with my zones. Right, if I go down to the 4 hour and we zoom out, okay, we've had this major up push move, right? We had a little bit of a higher high here from the close of this one. So what I've been doing is all week is I've been letting this thing bounce off this daily support, and I get into a buy and then move my stop loss up. So as soon as I get 20 pips on GJ, just move your stop loss up, because GJ will pay out a lot, but it will take your it will take your account really fast. It'll swoop it right out just like gold. So being patient with this one, I'm just trapping price just to see if it's either going to break finally and close above this zone up here. So actually draw that one out for y'all, because I really feel like if we can get a break here, right, we're going to the upside here. All right, it's just easy. If this breaks here and closes above the zone, we are in for a ride. Right? If this breaks finally here and closes, right, we're in for a ride to the bottom. I see this thing going all the way back down to the bottom of this daily support right here. And the only reason that I am giving you both instances is because we do not guess what the market is going to do. We let the market give us our answer, and then we let a break, a retest, and then we get in. So if you want to be really patient with it, you'll wait for the break, you'll wait for the retest, and you'll wait for a wick away from your support or your resistance. So you need a candle that's moving away from support or resistance, then you get in. All right. Be patient with your trades. Be patient with your trades. Be patient with your trades. All right. And I am, since it's NFP, we'll look at USD CHF. As you see, the Swiss franc is very weak right now. Got a strong uptrend here. We got a new higher high, right, on the 4 hour. Let's drop it down to a daily. All right, we might be getting a false move, because on the daily, we did get a higher high, but we got a lower low, and then we got a lower high, and then a lower low, but then we have a higher high. So this thing is in consolidation. It might be giving us a triangle. So let's see if it can touch up here at this daily resistance or the ceiling. Zoom in a little bit. See if we can see we pushed off, right? And then we're at this. We're in no man's land pretty much. We're in between two zones, two daily zones. You can look at this as a zone. This is why. The market is not moving anywhere. Make this a 4 hour. Right. Market's not moving anywhere. We have multiple passes here. So let's see if we can either get a break and retest and then push up, or if we're just going to get a strong move down. I would wait until the London session tonight. The market hopefully will move. If it doesn't give us a real move, just be patient until NFP, which is extremely early. Once you get that move, be careful that it's not a false move. All right, so make sure you get a close on the 4 hour or the hour if you're impatient to wait for the 4 hour. I love to wait for the 4 hour close to see what I have, and then I get in. But if we get a break of this trend line to the downside, so underneath this trend line here, look for this retest. We might not get it until next week. So you might get an impulse move tomorrow and then get a retest at the beginning of the week, and then a real move to the downside. All right, there's no reason to lose money. It's the end of the week. Like I said, I've been really patient. I haven't been really in anything other than GJ. And I was going to look over one more pair. All right, SPX 500. A lot of people trade this, so this crosses over into both the New York Stock Exchange traders and Forex traders. So this is going to be the faster one, XPX 500. All right, so on the daily, I have an M pattern, and we want to see really if it's going to finish this M at the bottom here. But we have a trend line, a counter trend line coming across on this. Looks like an uptrend. We have 1, 2, 3 touches. We're seeing this is going to retest, pop up here, and then when we get news, maybe get a move back down, finish this M. If we do finish this M, I'm looking forward to break, retest, and then come all the way down to this bottom again. And if you're a trader, that's a good thing for you. If you're not a trader, I apologize, because that means the dollar is going to be going to the trash can. Nothing. Zero, zilch. Your dollar's not going to be worth anything. If XPX drops to the bottom, if NASDAQ drops to the bottom, I can't think of the other one. But that's all I have for you. I don't have anything else. If you want to stay away from NFP, I would definitely look at the GBP pairs. Oh yeah, this is a good one. GBP odd. We do have an uptrend, but as you see on my uptrend, we we got a false break here, false close, and then we got a close to the bottom, and then looks like we're getting a wick away from the top here. So on a daily, we're looking at good 90 pips, 100 pips, however you want to do it, until you get to the bottom right here. Right. And that's really it. That's all I have for you. Like I said, NFP makes the market kind of slow down. Everybody wants to see what the news is. That's all I got for you. See, we got to push away. We got to wick away from the support. And like I said, I would look around 12 o'clock closure and then a 2 o'clock closure to see where we get into a sell for you. All right. Just want to thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. I will see y'all next time.